Guys, here we are again for one of the Emerald Guitar shipping videos, and if this is your very first time to see one of our shipping videos, it's very simple. It's a time every week that I pull together all the guitars that we've completed in the past week. We set them together as a beautiful collection. We have a look at the colors, the specifications, where they're going to around the world and who they're going to, and it's just a very nice way to see the variety of what we get to make here in any given week. What I don't do in these videos is I don't play them, much to the disappointment of many people every week. You never know, maybe some stage in 2024 I'll play a little tune for you, but don't hold your breath. That's a possible, not a definite. Anyway, we've got some really nice guitars this week, as always. You know, I don't like to single out any guitars, but as I walked in, Susan's guitar really caught my eye today. I love the wood grain on this, beautiful Cocobolo. We have a fantastic guitar for Sam, a friend of mine, Sam Branson, and this guitar is going out to him for his band Waves Rush In. And then a really special one here. This one is going out to a competition winner. So I think it was back March, April time last year, we did a competition to design and win your custom Emerald guitar, and David was the winner of that guitar, that competition, and this is his guitar. So we're going to show you that. That's a really nice guitar, super treble harp guitar. I mean, doesn't get much more customized than that, so something really special. And whenever we're talking about lots of strings, I just pulled a couple of extra stock chimeras as well. You know, if you guys like lots of strings, we'll talk about those at the end. So let's start off. We're going to Alaska. Ooh, it's going to be cold in Alaska right now. So hopefully, Lauren, this guitar is going to heat you up through the winter in Alaska. This is an X10 Slimline, and finished in that beautiful black quilted maple. Black carbon back and sides, black hardware, and I really like this guitar. I love when I lift the Virtuo, because it's got all the electronics in it and the magnetic pickups, you know, it's quite heavy. When I lift the X10 Slimline, what I love about it is just so lightweight, so compact, and so resonant. You know, for such a slim body guitar, it is a really resonant and rich sound. So finished with the Ellerbags element pickup system. There is another custom pickup system inside, which I haven't double checked what that is, but I see a separate little volume control there, and yeah, really nice guitar to start off with today. Next one is another X10 Slimline that's going to Walton, California. And this one is finished in flame maple with a vintage amber burst. It's got that really nice vintage vibe going on here. And this one's finished with our Graphtec piezos, the Crevo humbucker, and it's got the MIDI connectivity. So very versatile guitar. Onboard controls mounted on the face rather than the sound hole. So really you have that quick access, you know, very much like electric guitar. And this has got a red carbon back and sides. Love that. Black hardware. Absolutely beautiful. Now, this is the one that I mentioned, Susan in North Carolina. And this is Cocobolo. And I got some new Cocobolo in just recently, and I've absolutely been loving the colors of it. Cocobolo has just, at first glance, it's almost subtle. But then whenever more you look at it, the more depth, just the amazing colors that's in it, it just really stands out. And whenever you look at it, you see it's got this black grain that runs through it, and I think it's because the grain in it is so black, intensely black, and then you've got the browns, and then the lighter, more vibrant browns running down the center. But just the coloration of it, how it frames the pickups and the bridge here, you know, it just comes down, holds the neck nicely. Frames either side of those pickups, the bridge sitting there, and then this really nice detail. So something really nice and eye-catching about that. Very classy, very classic look. Then married with the Celtic knots and gold on the fretboard. Looks fantastic on black hardware. So yeah, it's dark tones, but just, you know, a little bit of warmth going on there with the gold as well. and then a red carbon back and sides. And yeah, I think the dark red, I think the tones work very nicely with that Cocobolo top. So that's a beautiful Virtuo going out to Susan, North Carolina. So congratulations on that. Hope you love it. And next one is going out to Alex in British Columbia. And oh, this is beautiful. So we've been seeing a lot of inlays going out recently, and people taking advantage of the fact now that you have both a primary color and a secondary color. So with the vines with dots, you have a bunch of choices of the dots and the colors that you do. And here we've done gold as the primary and red for the dots. And the way we do these is using transparent pigments and silvers in underneath, so they've got a lot of depth to them and a really beautiful look. Dario, who does all our inlays here, really does an excellent job and captures the beauty in every one of them. So absolutely love the inlay here. This is sort of the standout center of this guitar. It's an X20 obviously, and it's done in the vibrant green. That beautiful vibrant green with black hardware and the black fade that just ties it all together. It's got the LR Bags element pickup system. So it's, you know, with the green, vibrant green, we've seen that many times, but I don't think I've ever seen that combination of inlay with that guitar. So, you know, that out of 10,000 guitars that we've made, that's an entirely unique guitar, and that's what I love on our 3D builder. You know, there's so many of these guitars. Well, I guess all these guitars are entirely unique that we're seeing for the first time. Yeah, because every piece of inlay is different, and every combination is different. So it's always an exciting thing to see that. Now, Kent in Arizona, another X20, but you can see just how different they can be. Kent's gone with a Pau Ferro veneer on the top, which is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of in some ways got some of the colorations that we get sometimes in the Cocobolo with this light in the strip in the center. It's got the black veins that run through it as well, which I love because it unifies really nicely with the black fade around the sides and then the lighter browns. So a lot of tonal colors going on there. Really nice pattern, just comes nicely down the center of the fretboard. Then we've got the fretboard inlay with the gold vines with the white. So just a vibrant white in the center, just really stands out for that infinity knot at the 12th fret. Gold hardware, gives it that nice flash of gold, and then the black carbon back and sides. And black carbon, a lot of people go with the amber with the Pau Ferro, but black carbon's always a nice choice just as a contrast. You know, it just creates that black finish there, and then the beautiful color on the top, so it puts all the focus on the top. So very nice, Kent. So next one is going out to Gaspare in Quebec, and this is a wonderful nylon string guitar. The veneer on the top of this is Bog Oak, and so ancient Bog Oak that's been dug out of the ground. It's hundreds, maybe thousands of years old. I don't actually know the specifics on this one. I know there was one that we had recently that was something like 2,500 years old, that it had been dated. I can't remember I don't know specifically if this is out of the same batch, but it may well be. But definitely it's a very ancient piece of wood that's cut into a veneer, and it's got lovely coloration going through it. So it's quite it's a subtle top, but it's got a lot of detail that's running through as well. We've got some really nice darker coloration that runs through the center, which just really brings that center line in, and just a lot of grain texture happening in it. Yeah, we've used this in the past, and it's really nice. Also has a really nice sort of shimmer to it. As you move with the light, it does really move beautifully. So I love the veneer on this, and very nice. Now, I don't know where this Bog Oak came out of, but Ireland's actually well known for having Bog Oak. We have a lot of bogs here in Ireland, and every now and again people dig up Bog Oak, and it's normally black, but you can see whenever they cut into it sometimes as well, it finishes different ways. But I'd love to find some really nice Bog Oak in Ireland that we could cut for a veneer. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, let's get back to the guitar. It's an X20 nylon, And I didn't actually check what the nut width is. I think maybe it's a bit wider. It's a flat fretboard on this, so more traditional style, because we actually put a radius on most of our fretboards. It's got the gold vine inlay here with the silver infinity knot at the 12th fret. It's got gold hardware, which is quite beautiful on that fantastic headstock. The black carbon back and sides, which I think is actually a really great choice with that veneer. Somehow it really works very, very well. And it's got the dual pickup system with the Graphtec piezos and the K&K Pure Mini inside. So yeah, an absolutely beautiful nylon string guitar, and beautifully appointed. I love it. Now, so I mentioned this one earlier. This is going out to Sam in Oxford, and Sam has a band called Waves Rush In, and Sam, I've got to know him over the last few years through various guitars that we've built for him, and we're hoping to maybe make some more content together. And he travels a lot, and he's fallen in love with our Emerald guitars just because of how great they are for temperature and humidity, and just really stand up to his travels as he goes around the world as a traveling musician. And yeah, he asked me to build him a nylon guitar, so he's got an X7 and an X20 steel string already. So this is his first X20 nylon, and an absolute beauty that we've got here. So so we put waves at the 12th fret, and perfect for his band, of course. The veneer on here is Spalted Chen Chen. Look at that, absolutely beautiful piece of veneer. It's Spalted Chen Chen has just so much great coloration on it. There's these burnt oranges on the top, so much great pattern, and then the center is just so light. So so that center just framing the neck, you know, I love how these book matches we can create this pattern that just that holds the neck, you know, it just centers everything, and that's a really beautiful guitar and layout. Gold hardware and amber back and sides. Beautiful amber on there, and it works so well with that Spalted Chen Chen top. So yeah, beautiful guitar. Sam, looking forward to seeing what you do with that out around the world. Send us lots of pictures on your travels and adventures with your guitars, and we always love to see that. So if we have a couple of pictures, and we'll maybe put them in here now. So this beauty is going out to Terry in Iowa. And Terry, if this is the first time you're seeing your guitar, then check this out. This is an absolute beauty. And what this is an X30 Jumbo, 12 string obviously. And for many years we were doing our 12 string guitars in the X20. But if you want a 12 string on with a much bigger sound, like you really like that bassy bottom end, then the X30 has become really popular. And so it's the X30 is known, you know, it's our jumbo guitar. It's known for its big full sound. But when you add it in as a 12 string and put on those octaves, it sounds huge, absolutely huge sound. But this is a Fireburst X30 12 string, and I absolutely love it. So beautiful piece of quilted maple that we've got here, book match quilted maple with an amazing big pattern, and I absolutely love it. It's got so much depth to it, so much movement, really catches the light as you move, and we've given it the Phoenix Orange burst. So the Phoenix Orange, Fireburst is a color that we come up with for our 10th anniversary X20 model back last year, and it's very nice. So the burst on that's stunning, absolutely stunning. The back is the Phoenix Orange, and it was a color that we came up with back then that's like a combination between our reds and our ambers, so you can kind of see the amber tones coming through and the reds coming through, and really is quite beautiful. The inlay on the fretboard is gold, and we also have done Phoenix Orange in the figure of 8 there on the infinity loop at the 12th fret. So, and it works wonderfully. You just see that same sort of flame, fire kind of thing coming out of that. Matches so well with the top of the guitar. Black hardware. It's got the Elder Bags element pickup system. I love that. I think it's stunning. This is a great lineup of guitars that you guys are getting for Christmas. This is like just about our cutoff for Christmas delivery, but everything should get there in time. But what a great selection of guitars are going to be arriving around the world. Now, this is going out to David Vega, and David won our competition to design your dream guitar. So we ran that competition where you went into our 3D builder, you designed your dream guitar, and then we picked a winner at random. And David was the lucky winner, and he definitely went all in here whenever he was choosing the guitar. And the way it was is, you know, it was your dream guitar, so it could be anything in our lineup. It could be anything from, you know, an X7 right up to, you know, a super treble harp guitar. So David went right in there and got an absolutely beautifully appointed Chimera. So David, we're very proud to build this for you, and I hope you love it. So the appointments that he went for, starting point is the black quilted maple. So beautiful black quilted maple top, and it's got so much character and color, which works so well with the carbon fiber appointments. Just those color finishes just blend so well on that guitar. The inlays on the fretboard, obviously you get double the amount of inlays on a double neck. So you got the vines with leaves, with the gold and the silver infinity knot at the 12th fret. Gold hardware, I guess kind of the only way to go with the gold inlays. Really fantastic. And then the pickup system, well, if you're going all in and it's a competition winner for a dream guitar, you may as well add in all the pickups. So it's got the Graphtec piezos, got the Crevo here, it's got the K&K under saddle pickup on the 12-string side, all your controls here, so a really versatile pickup system. Black carbon back and sides, again you just see the gold really stands out against the black carbon, and if you order gold hardware you get the gold strap button and the gold screws as well, just to have the full set. So black and gold is the theme on this. David, we're very proud to have been able to build it for you. Really look forward to seeing what you do with it. Please send us some videos and some pictures when you get the guitar. We did follow the building of this guitar a little bit as well, so we've got some footage of that, which is really nice. And so congratulations. You definitely designed something very special. So thank you for being our winner. Now, next one is going out to Greg in New York. So this is quite a beautiful harp guitar. So, you know, you definitely don't see harp guitars on our shipping videos every week. But we've been building more and more harp guitars this year. I think we lost our way a little bit with harp guitars. We hadn't been showing them off quite as much for a couple of years there, but I believe very strongly that carbon fiber is the way to build a harp guitar. When you're building such a complex shape, carbon fiber allows us to mold in lots of ergonomics. You can see that very contoured back. It's got that asymmetrical side, the big bevel here, the bevels here, you know. So harp guitars they're complex guitars. So if you can build them with ergonomics, it makes them a lot easier to hold and play. And structurally, you know, there's a lot of tension on the top of a harp guitar. So carbon fiber is just, you know, a really great way of dealing with that. So you don't have the same issues or worry about, you know, maybe a top warping or a bridge coming off or things like that. So it's a very reliable harp guitar. In fact, I don't think we've ever had a harp guitar that's come back that had to be repaired that way or anything. So thankfully they've been very, very reliable over the years. And yeah, and they sound fantastic. So carbon fiber harp guitars to me is the future. And if you've never seen a harp guitar, go and have a look online, go to YouTube, put in harp guitar, find some of the beautiful videos by people like Stephen Bennett or Tony Bernard or Muriel Anderson, or, you know, there's so many more. And they make absolutely beautiful music. So this one's going out to Greg in New York. Black carbon fretboard, everything just kept clinical, sharp, that black on black, and looks stunning. So congratulations, Greg. I'd love to hear you playing this. We love the harp guitars, absolutely love them. And last one is going out to Rob in New York. And this is the ultimate harp guitar. This is the super treble harp guitar. So just like the other one, it's got the bass strings and the neck, but it's also got a bank of 8 super treble strings as well. So high register strings. So you can hear that. Just gives you a really bright tonality. So you got to be a great player to handle something like this. I'm not even going to try. But in the right hands, this thing sounds absolutely amazing. The finish on it is flame maple, done with the vintage burst. It's got, actually I think this is a Fireburst as well. Looks like the Fireburst colors on the top, phoenix orange back and sides, absolutely beautiful. It's got the black hardware, offset lines and silver on the fretboard. We've got such an amazing combination of pickups. We've got we use the piezo pickups here, the individual pickups on all the strings on our harp guitars. Now we don't need to adjust for height and intonation on super trebles and sub bass strings, but it gives great clarity and balance, so that's why we use them on here. You've got all that adjustment on the neck, which is great, but again, balance and just kind of holds everything separate. Which is good. We've got the Crevo humbucker here, so a lot of variation of pickups, a lot of control and options. Black hardware, a beautiful back and sides with the phoenix orange. What a stunning guitar to finish on today. So that's going out to Rob in New York as well. So there's going to be some great music made in New York this Christmas. Rob, please send us a video if you're playing that. Now, as I mentioned, if maybe you've been inspired by David's Chimera and you're thinking about something along those lines, there's a couple of Chimeras that I want to show you that are currently in stock. This is finished in, I think this is actually Phoenix Orange as well. It's finished over Vibrant and looks pretty amazing with the silver hardware on a Chimera. And very quickly, another beautiful Chimera here to show you. This one is, I think that's Tamawash. I thought, for a start, I thought it was quilted maple, but it's actually Tamawash. So 2 fantastic Chimeras currently in stock. There's more as well. That one's got the gold rings, vintage or the vibrant amber back and sides, and really nice. So that's it for this week, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed that lineup of guitars. You know, just think about the music that's going to be made with these guitars, how they're going to be played out around the world. So many people that they're going to entertain, and that gives me an awful lot of joy. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being along with us. We're in the run up to Christmas, and it's a busy time of the year here. So we'll have, I think, one more shipping video before our Christmas period, and we're looking forward to doing that. So wherever you are in the world, hope you're having a great day. See you soon.